have backup. That's the one thing I do see as a Legion commander. You will be able to remove some of these spells, like the shackles, the roar, stuff like that. So the Medusa will at least have something to amp her up. But we'll see if she's going to be able to get to that point, because I don't think they will. I think Hellbear Smashers, they've set themselves up with a really solid like early game draft. It's so much pressure that's going to be coming out. Like Stormstormer, he's going to be moving around so much with the Shadow Shaman, with the Nyx, with the Beastmaster, and Troll can join. That's the thing too. It's not like Ace is this super hard carry where he just has to sit in the jump. No, he can come in and he can set up for those pushes too, and he works really well with what he's up against.
Let's see what we get here early on. What we got?
This is sneaky bottom. They're trying to get a first blood. So Tofu hasn't shown himself just yet. They're waiting for little pleb to show.
Oh, they're in onto him. As they'll make the move, they got the damage. They certainly do. First blood. A sneaky move there pays off as not quite prepared for that at all there. Hellbear Smashers, little pleb sitting close to the tree line, did not expect Nyx Assassin to step out like that at all.
I thought there was a small chance that Hellbear Smashers honestly aggro tri-lane this game, because whenever I see these weak, like super hard carries, I think there's just always an option. And they have Rubik Clockwork as their duo support, so it's like, sure, you have a Nyx who's not the best for it, but Nyx is good in tri-lanes because you have a stun. So Nyx, Shadow Shaman plus Troll, I feel like they could have set up that aggro. But they get the kill. They do stop the Medusa from getting that good start. And now Gilgar actually in some trouble. Braun hits too.
They might just get this, Gilgar. Oh, Fairy Fire. Oh. It's not going to save him. They're able to run him down. So Hellbear Smashers do end up losing a hero back towards Spider Pigs as they come back into the lane. Tips coming out as well here, some fiery stuff. I mean, we did see in the old chat at the beginning, there was a bit of banter thrown between these two teams. So, can confirm these tips are definitely of the friendly type. Seems that we've got a few players here who know each other.
You're saying that I'm gonna start looking at the cameras now, because every time I say something like that, I look at the cameras and they're like so serious and angry. I'm like, yeah, they're just having fun, and they're just like Puppy has like the most stern face possible.
I mean, that's just the Dota face, you know. I'm having a great time. Face. Meanwhile, your face just void of any emotion.
So bottom, Rasmus, okay, he's catching back up. He only had 3 last hits until that next wave, so now he's got back up to 8. Looks like they've got some like weird pull action going down bottom. I guess they did pull the wave, and it's going to be a double wave now for the side of Spider Pig. So now Rasmus and Gilgar have to be cautious.
We'll see. As Rasmus, I mean, getting zoned away, they are managing to make sure that little pleb is getting decent farm down here.
Yeah, this Clockwork, like LeBron's actually doing so much work. The fact that he was given those levels at the start, he actually just buys a straight up buckler. So it's going to make the Medusa a little bit tankier than she'd normally be. 8 armor now.
I like that.
Sure, it's a lot of magic damage, but I like this. I like that he's just looking for any type of solution to make Little Pleb have a better time. And Little Pleb, sure, he did die the first time, but he's getting all these last hits, and he's looking like he's not going to get pressure down here anymore.
Top lane. We're going to see an attempt onto DNZ. He's got the Fairy Fire, though. He's actually able to turn. Get Ace under the town with a nuke. Ace, he's actually going to turn and try and take down Mitch. It's both teams here playing on the edge as nobody ends up going down. Ace will be fine. Tofu actually thinking if he can go for a round 2. He's playing around with the potential of that Mango, but knows it won't be enough damage to get the kills. They'll back up. They'll heal up. But yeah, no, for sure, that buckler, especially in the lane, against one of these supports that punches the hardest in the game right now, right? You got to get something against this 81 damage Shaman.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting. It's working for sure for them. We see all 3 lanes are going really well for them. Puck lane, we see 7 denies to only the 4 of the Tiny. And then, yeah, look at top. Like Mitch, he doesn't have to worry about the axes so much because he's got his like nuke to be able to get those last hits and always force the wave into with the Rubik. Now we have those 4-minute runes. Tofu, they'll get lucky. That could prove problematic for DNZ.
Has DNZ got anything?
Hero.
He's very dead. So slow. I mean, his best bet is to try and deny to neutrals. But he's not. Even if he did try, he wouldn't have got there in time. As Tofu, indeed, getting the best rune he could hope for there.
Yeah, and I think he scouted the stacks too. So, at least he should have. So they should know or be aware that stack is there for either the Puck or the Legion. So they could have Stormstormer steal it. And Rasmus, he's struggling down bottom. He's got the 2 points now inside of his boar. But yeah, this Clockwork has done a significant amount of work, and LeBron actually gets a stack pull-off. So he's going to deny a full wave now from this Beastmaster and from the Shaman. They're doing a good job. They're setting up Little Pleb for success. This is exactly what you could ask for from Spider Pigs.
Oh, solid stuff indeed. And you know, as we said, you know, so for sort of the timing that Hellbear Smashers can play to, if Spider Pigs can keep Little Pleb at the top, and they're able to buy time for him to become this fully stacked Medusa, then it you know, it is difficult. It's difficult for Smashers to try and push into and end the game against the Farm Medusa.
Look at top. Noob, he's level 5 and he's making a move already. Wants to try to get the bigger kill onto Ace, but he'll be satisfied with just the one. That's a nice little clever move, very unexpected. He almost is able to get Ace too. If Ace is not a little bit more careful, he does die too. Yeah, if they could weather this early game, you know, if they can just keep this up, they just don't let this Beastmaster, the looming pressure from Beastmaster, Shadow Shaman start hitting them, it'll definitely prove really good for them. And yeah, Shaman level 5, Rasmus level 4, doesn't have the book yet.
And what sort of the fact that it's as even as it is 5 minutes in, you would say that it isn't a great sign for Hellbear Smashers, because you look at their lineup and you would say that, you know, they have the potential to start you know, to do well in lanes. And bottom, Rasmus, he's just dead. Little Pleb able to get him with the snake.
He just eats a final bounce. Yeah, definitely. I think if the Medusa's at a point where she's actually able to fight around her team too, where they have coil, duel, and everything too, and she actually has a first item, then they can set up for those tier 1s with her, and it won't feel as bad because she won't just die in a combo. She's actually tanky. Nope.
See a Noob getting gone on. Good use though of the Dream Coil. Just that mini stun stopping Stormstormer from being able to get in and set up with the combos. The orb was still on cooldown for a couple of seconds, so saves his life. Of course, does mean that he's not going to have the ult to make an aggressive play, but yeah, if he didn't do that, would have been a high chance that Stormstormer would have been able to blow him up with the combo. We'll see, yeah, the bounces indeed. I mean, especially now level 3, it's a lot of damage. You get him on one of those final bounces. I mean, that's one of those satisfying kills. When you get someone with a good bounce of a snake, it's just so much damage so early in the game.
Yeah, the slow it applies is actually pretty insane too. Like, look how much it slows Rasmus down for a solid 2 seconds. As Noob, he did have to use the coil, as you mentioned, defensively, but had a regen. He farms his whole stack, D-wards a ward, and he's already level 7 too, and his coil is going to be back up in the 30, so not too much time wasted for him at all. As now the bottom lane has been broken. They've actually pushed them away from Little Pleb. He's near level 7. LeBron, level 4.
He's having a great time.
This lane has gone amazingly well.
Oh,
Courier snipes.
He's going to get one of them.
He might die, though.
Time's being brought for Little Pleb to step over. He's going to be able to get a good snake bounce as well off the neutrals. Actually, okay, it goes straight for Gilga. I mean, it doesn't matter. They've got the kill anyway. Didn't need the extra damage. Up top at the same time, we'll see Noob set up for Tofu. And also, by the looks of it, managed to get Mitch out of it. I say that Stormstormer is chasing. He's got the top. The combo comes in onto Mitch. So this time round, Stormstormer able to respond to this aggression from the puck and get something in return.
I love how I'm seeing Spider Pigs making aggressive moves though, because during this also, look at DNZ, stacking the triangle, ancient stack, hard camp stank. They're getting everything prepared for this Medusa, and they're matching the action, and they're making Hellbear Smashers react to them, making them go all over the place with their movements. Like the fact that Rasmus now has broken out of bottom, he's still level 5. He might be able to get himself a kill as this Beastmaster, but he's not getting a 6, and they're not even going to get the kill.
Yeah, heads up move from LeBron to TP straight out of there. But yeah, solid stuff indeed so far from Spider Pigs. An excellent opening to this game. Against
it's a level 8 Medusa.
Yeah,
he's getting away with
time.
So much. Yeah, I cannot believe how well they did bottom with just LeBron getting a couple extra levels and just punishing the Beastmaster Shadow Shaman. This is really good stuff. And now you can just kind of leave the lane as a Dusa. Damage is done. You're almost never in this position as a Dusa. At 8 minutes, usually it's like, oh god, I'm like level 6 or 7, and I have to go find some like backup and some ways to catch back up in the game. But he's just strong, because he's gonna run into Rasmus, but Rasmus has to run.
Yeah, not a lot that Rasmus can do on his own against Little Pleb. I mean, yeah, these stats...
He does have a book up, though. He does have the Tiny rotating over. They do put the Hawk on top. Little Pleb's now a little bit afraid.
Oh, look at this, is already 8 stacks been done at the 9 minute. They're coming in. Oh, we step back up to the high ground. Oh, Little Pleb expected that they weren't going to hang around, but they were. As Little Pleb's, he did indeed.
I think he should, yeah, he should have probably just immediately moved after that when they didn't see the Tiny for a second. They put this ward on the high ground afterwards, after the movement started happening. So, you know, hindsight's 20/20, but now he should probably play more so on the left side. Look at the left side of the jungle and the left triangle, because that's just easier for his teammates to connect to. The right side is still a bit far.
That's good old Rasmus there on the cam. As I mean, when it comes to that triangle and taking the stacks. Oh, that's not the ult that Noob was looking for there.
No.
All right.
So for contesting the triangle, the one thing that Smashers does have that's really nice is they have a lot of different ways for vision, right? They have the Hawk, they have the Nyx, they have a lot of different ways to surround there. Tiny can also charge in, give them good info. Still not easy to contest triangle, though. Like a Puck Coil, a Deuce's Stone Gaze, a Clockwork there. It doesn't feel like they actually can invade. Unless they get like this perfect setup with the Serpent Ward and they just catch them totally off guard. It feels like Spider-Pig should be able to react and protect this triangle very nicely. So I'm feeling pretty good for them right now.
No, absolutely, yeah. I mean, the Hellbear Smashers, they're going to have to like win a team fight, kill off a couple of heroes before heading over there to have any sort of chance of taking it away. I mean, as you say, winning a fight's their one thing, but then actually being able to clear the stacks as well with their heroes is quite another. So, Spider-Pig setting up the game very nicely.
Yeah, they can't even get there already at this point. They
easy money.
Yeah, they have like the ward on the low ground there, but yeah, they don't see this, and yeah, easy money. This low pleb, he's gonna be level 10 off of this. Yasha's done. He's got the Ironwood tree too, so more stats. I think he's gonna be pretty fight ready quite early on, and Ace, he's gonna be going for that Battle Fury build that we do see on the troll, so it's gonna take him a little bit more time.
He's got a few Ancients here himself to clean up. Course, overall not.
It's scouted though. See a rocket coming out from LeBron, so he's completely aware of what Smashers is doing, so they can play defensively.
He's got a hook shot.
Maybe they look to contest.
Oh,
LeBron's running over.
He knows he's having to pop the ult, Ace. He's healing up, but if they catch wind of this,
turn off the mark.
He's gonna go for Tofu.
Oh, and now they kill the book, and he gave stun on the Nyx. They end up cleaning up the Ancient stack, but Spider-Pigs, no, they get a kill, and now Rubik has a spell. He's one of the best spells he could steal in this game.
I mean, Stormer, he's nearly got the blink. How easy is it going to be for him to make blink plays into this lineup? Like, do you sort of see easy targets for him to jump, or is this sort of a game right now where this tiny, it's not going to be easy for Stormer to have an impact?
Versus the Rubik and the Puck, he's always going to be pretty decent. Right now, when you have the 4-4 build, I believe it's around 930 to 900 and to about 1,000 damage that you can burst. So some heroes are in that threshold, but when they're grouped up like this is not what Tiny likes to see. He wants to find a hero a little bit more isolated, but all grouped around the Dusa. They can't commit, and Spider-Pigs, they knock back with the tower very early on here.
Yeah, they do. Nothing that can be done at all by Hellbear Smashers to hold that. This little pleb's game getting better and better, held at the top of the net worth, and it's going to get another couple of stacks going here as well, at least the Ancients, as this gold just continues to roll in a little bit quicker than that for Ace.
It really looks quite solid for them. I would imagine Hellbear Smashers wanted to be significantly ahead at this point with the Beastmaster, just trying to apply a little bit more pressure on the map, but mid tower is very healthy. They can't actually beat on it. Top tower is also healthy. They just can't contest really the safe spots for the Dusa, where Little Club is just able to chill back, just do Dusa things. He's near level 12. Ace, he's almost a full level behind at this point, as he's just getting the Battle Fury, and that hard camp is still blocked. That's been sentryed for almost the whole duration of his triangle.
Man, how are they not taking that away?
They haven't. It's been there the whole time.
That's the key part. That's that extra bit of gold on top of clearing the Ancients each time. They're losing out on quite a bit.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Like, look at the Troll Medusa difference. That's probably the difference. Like, if he cleared the hard camp 3-4 times of a stack, that's very close to them, their net worth difference. So,
I'll see if they can get a kill here. They're smoking up with the blink.
Nice invasion play. Yeah, they've got the Aether Lens on the Shadow Shaman too.
Right, they get the jump in. Stormer looking to burst the Puck. They've got the Hex locked down. They'll be able to do it. They take down Noob. Stolen Roar from DNZ gets thrown back out onto Stormer. But the Shackles are out onto Mitch. DNZ trying to TP out, but Tofu's in with a Vendetta hit. Stun over towards Mitch. They're going to be able to cancel his escape as well. As 3 go down.
I'm not sure why Spider-Pigs is trying to make that move down there. There's not really anything for them to acquire. Playing in their own jungle when their Medusa is just free farming the triangle, that felt like a really over-aggressive move, and they kind of just walked into Smashers. It was a smoke, of course, from Smashers, but I don't get what they wanted to get and achieve down in that bottom right portion of the map. There's not really any objective or anything like that.
Oh, hello.
Nice hook shot.
Straight in and over towards Gilga. Back up from Noob. The burst through one. Stormstormer's going to be in with the counterplay, though. Jumps over towards LeBron. Is being slowed down, and he's going to be taken out. Rasmus able to get the final touch on him.
Decent kills. Bounty runes do spawn. Smash will be able to claim the right side ones, while we do see Spider Pigs claim that left side. Mitch about to have his Blink Dagger finished up too, so will be easier for them to make those plays, as we did see Puck noob. He went for the Witchblade this game, wanted to have his own damage component. So a little bit less forms of initiation until Mitch does have Blink. But yeah, he's close. They could look to make their own plays now with that, when he does have it. And now grouped around the Dusa, she's really strong, level 13 Manta.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
How's Ace doing? Ace getting his Yasha on after the Battle Fury, so still holding on right behind the
well.
Dusa.
His matchup can get tough, though. The fact that there's this like Legion buffing up the Dusa, there's the coil. Ace, he's gonna have to carry this game pretty hard, it feels like. That's Rasmus, the book 3. They find DNZ all alone. Spider Pig starting to get split up a little bit too much.
Yeah, he was poking him pretty far up there on his own. DNZ.
Now Little Pleb, you know, he's got a Hawk on him. They at least do have the sentry coverage, which they're going to probably have the whole game, since there's a Nyx and a Hawk that they have to deal with. Warden mid is behind the tower. Tofu, he's spotting Puck.
Oh, over the side, LeBron. He's going to try and start things going in onto Stormstormer, but Stormstormer's got the backup of Ace. They turn, they burst through the clockwork. Little Pleb popping the Stone Gaze. They get the duel out onto Stormstormer. Have they got enough damage to win it, though? They haven't. Stormstormer's going to be able to live, and now Ace is in with the ult. He's over towards Mitch. Mitch is going to get taken down. Stormstormer, he's still alive. Rasmus, he's rawed Little Pleb, held him off to the side. Tofu deals with Noob on the Puck. They're going to lose 4 here, Spider Pigs. It's a double kill for Smashers. And for as great of a way that Spider Pigs were holding themselves through the laning stage, this, you know, now that the lanes have ended and it's come to this early mid game, they seem to be all over the place, and Smashers, they're loving it.
They full out crumbled. The great ward behind the tower wasn't spotted. Tofu, he gets a stun into a mana burn, into a secondary stun and mana burn on the Puck. Puck isn't able to follow up. All their ults were kind of just mistimed. They weren't well timed together, and they just get surrounded. All of Smashers gets all their spells off. Nice little grab from Gilger, holding the Medusa in place majority of the duration. And yeah, big fight for them.
And then of course we just see Ace able to clean up a couple of very tasty kills towards the end. What's that big one? Meaning that on to Lil Pleb as well. And now taking the crowning spot here at the top of the net worth with that sort of fight. You know, next time round he's going to have the full S and Y. And he's going to be quite a tough target to deal with. So now Hellbear Smashers finding themselves 5k ahead of Spider Pigs in total.
They have to have better ways to take the fights, just be more protective of the Medusa. It feels like they were like all trying to play their individual little fight where they have to just be focused. You know, this is a Medusa game. It's all about the Medusa in those fights. So next one, they have to just be able to buff her up, throw that press the attack on her, just get there a little bit faster. As Hellbear Smashers just 2 times now. Just quick, fast moves, caught Spider Pigs off guard, and just giving them this whole advantage now. 5k gold lead, almost 8,000 experience lead too. Never really want to start losing too much map control too, because the threat starts to be, God, they could Rosh it anytime. You know, there's a Beastmaster and a Troll. So the pressure really starts getting onto Spider Pigs at this point. As Rasmus. Ow, he got hit by the last bounce. 500 damage, but he'll be okay.
Oh, very close to having his blink as well, Rasmus. So multiple ways that they can get the jump. So yeah, there we go, full S1. Nubis, he's going to try and go on this mid, and he's certainly got the damage with the Witchblade and the Dream Coil. No escape for Rasmus, so a nice little catch.
Mitch was probably begging. He's like, wait, I'm almost in range. Let me blink duel, please. I have 0 duel damage. But he's unable to again. This Legion Commander is going to be... It does feel like it's going to be a bit of a liability. I think he's just going to become like this walking press the attack from Medusa pretty quickly in this game. But he will at least be able to always turn people. That's the important thing. That's the duel into the facing the Stone Gaze. If he can actually control Ace in some of the fights, or perhaps even controlling some of the supports, could be pretty big for him.
Little Pleb still farming well. It's just Ace he's speeding up now. He's speeding up.
And he is going for the butterfly build. So the Eagle Song itself individually, not that great. Once he gets the full butterfly, it's going to have that really good effectiveness versus that troll. But he's got to get to that point versus all these summons too. And they need to protect him. I'm clicking around on everyone, like seeing what items they have too. And they've all just, it looks like mostly, like LeBron, he's gone for his urn and he has the buckler from earlier, but the Rubik is just poor. He's had the gun from last.
Mitch. He's tried to get in on this, but they're already ready to turn it around. Rasmus and Ace, they've found the wraparound. They're immediately onto the backlines, over towards Little Pleb. The ult will come out. Ace just turns his attention over towards Mitch. He's going to be able to take him down with the battle chance now, heading straight over towards Little Pleb. The Stone Gaze will hold Ace back for now. But they got two of them, and they're going to be able to find a third here with a jump from Storm and Ace over towards DNZ. Another fight where Smashers, they're finding kill after kill. Noob, he's trying to get out, but Gilga's been tossed straight over. Shackle follow-up, and a whole lot of lockdown to come out after that as well, as Smashers pick up a fourth kill. Again, another fight that Spider Pigs, they're getting caught by surprise each and every time. Smashers able to approach from multiple angles and directions, and you can sort of see, Spider Pigs, they're never quite prepared for the way that Smashers are catching them.
No, they don't take the team fights in the same approach. They're trying to initiate on Stormer. That's 2 times now. They're going on the 2200 HP Tiny.
He's got an E-blade
30
now.
armor. Like, this is an absurdly tanky hero, and that's 2 times I've seen them try to focus onto him. That's not the target they have to go for. They have to catch the squishier supports, catch the Beastmaster. That's another big hit by Smashers. Pushes Spider Pigs down, and Little Pleb, like I said, he's still close to this butterfly, but his team is really starting to get so far behind. This Legion's doing pretty much nothing. Puck is just naturally getting caught because he's versus, Nyx, Tiny, Shadow Shaman. It's not an easy Puck game. And it really feels like Little Pleb is going to be left on an island. They're going to just have to throw Solar Crest medallions, buff him up, and hope that this Medusa carries, as things have quickly fallen out of control.
They really can't afford too many fights. Too many more fights like this. Basher.
Oh, jeez, a Basher already. Woo. He is big.
I mean, as we saw already, he can just sort of lock down onto someone with the E-blade and the Nether Shawl. That's easily going to be enough burst to probably threaten the lives of most of these heroes outside of the Deucer when Stormer makes that jump now.
Yeah, he'll kill the Puck, he'll kill the Rubik, he'll almost kill the Clockwork, and Mitch is fine. Mitch and Deuce are fine, but yeah, he can nearly one-shot everybody now with that E-blade, the Nether Shawl.
There's so much damage. We're going to see Spider Pigs try for a hit. This time, they're going to be the ones to make the move.
They scan as well. They get a successful one, and they're looking for the Beast first.
A jump. They've got the duel. Are they able to kill him in time for the damage? I don't think he did. He didn't get it in time. They get the kill. They're going to lose in response. LeBron, Little Pleb, dropping down the Stone Gaze. Stormer trying to avert his eyes for now, but he can't keep himself away from it with the coil drop down. We're still going to see Smashers try and hit back as Gilga jumps in with the Shackle lockdown. Ace, he's in onto the Deuce, and Little Pleb is going to get saved momentarily by Mitch, but Ace, he's still going to town here onto the Clockwork, as that's a second death hit from Lil Bro, but they've managed to take the 3 big kills, the 2 of them as well, the Ace kill and the Stormer. They're out of the action as the Erasmus, he's hiding.
He just bought back.
They might find him, Noob. He's gonna find. He knows the balls are here. Is he gonna be able to see him? Oh, he's hiding. Erasmus, he's been found.
And he's out for 70 seconds. Ace is gone for 50. Goodness. That was the butterfly show. What? That was such a good fight. LeBron. He got a snake. I think it bounced to everybody. I'm pretty sure it bounced to like every single hero because he went from 0 mana to absolutely full. And LeBron, I like that he went for the next target. This is always when I want to see players too. When you have a moment where you're getting a good fight, they kill the Beastmaster, and LeBron's already on the hunt for the next target. Like, look, they're jumping, and watch the right side. Look at this little blue dot on the minimap. He hook shots onto Ace, which causes all this chaos from Hellbear Smashers to force Smashers to jump in and take this fight. And then, yeah, Spider Pigs, they have a good positioning for it as Stormer overcommits into 4 heroes.
Finally, able to get that fight that they hoped for around the Deucer.
Oh, and now they're setting up for Roche. Still 20 seconds without Beastmaster. And they're scouting high ground. Rocket on the high ground to see.
I mean, can Hellbear Smasher stop this? I mean, Stormer could try for a jump.
I think they're going to just go for it. They have multiple blinks. That's one.
Oh, they're in! He's
Gilga
done
snatches.
it! He's done it! Gilga's done it! He snatches the Aegis! A perfect jump, but they may lose heroes for this. They're going to lose Tofu. They instantly lose Gilga the once. I mean, of course, Smashers, they've stopped them from being able to get the Aegis, but this fight still potentially looking pretty rough for the Smashers. The Dream Coil down on a Stormer. Stormer, can he get his way out of this? They've got the Stone Gaze. Ace is trying to move it on to Mitch. He'll take down Mitch. Stormer will be able to reset and keep himself alive. The Smashers.
Can they chase?
They're in. Over towards the Deucer. Have they got the damage to take down Little Pleb? His mana's gone. Snake Bounce will refuel him for now. There's been a buyback from Mitch. He's trying to get back over to help Little Pleb. He's in with the heal. Is it enough? It isn't. The damage and attack speed from Ace is too much as he focuses down the Medusa. Okay, so at the end of it all, you know, they stopped them from getting the Aegis, and they are able to get those big kills after, you know, what looked a little hairy, losing the two supports off the back of trying to stop that Aegis going the way of Spider Pigs, but they're able to come out on top and get that big kill, take down Little Pleb.
And Gilga with the, honestly, like maybe a potential game-winning Aegis steal. If the Medusa has Aegis there, that could be a totally different situation, and she might be able to turn onto Ace. But Ace, bit of a beast, as we did see he switched the build, right? He was going for Basher, but he went for Butterfly, and it actually was paying off pretty nice in that fight.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he picked up the Basher. He must have resold it immediately, as to say.
Yeah.
Switch it up. Bottom, Stormer. They're in with the jump. They're going to have the Dream Core drop down onto the two of them, but Ace is around, and Ace is just too strong right now. They can't do anything against him when they're not fully prepared. As Noob is the last one left alive, Ace is looking for him, blinks up. So Noob will manage to make it away. And the Troll just becoming a little too much to deal with. As soon as that Butterfly's been picked up, 3,200 gold on top of it, Ace is really getting out of control here.
Yeah. I didn't even notice until like the fight was all happening that he did go for the Butterfly, because he did buy the full Basher, but this pickup is working really well as he's able to just stand toe-to-toe versus everyone, and he finds himself a Paladin sword, and he's nearly got MKB.
Yeah, and when
so the Butterfly from the Medusa will be solved.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this MKB done. What does the Deucer do in the fight? You know, you've got to keep Little Pleb away from Ace, but that's so hard to do with the way that he's running them down. He's also got the Orb of Destruction if he wants to go that way, so some great item pickups here from the squad. He's going to keep the Paladins, as he doesn't have any other life still right now, other than the
Little Pleb has to deviate, though, now. Because of this pickup, because of that Butterfly, he was just hitting Ace doing 0 damage. He had the Scotty queued up, because it's a good build-up. It's a good game for Scotty anyway, versus Tiny versus Troll, and versus Beastmaster, but he has to switch. He needs that True Strike. Way too much evasion.
Has to. Yeah, it was always going to be the case in this sort of game with the way it's been drafted against.
Yep.
That's at least got a Paladin for himself as well, Little Pleb.
Yeah, he also had Elven Tunic as well. They both actually found, I think, the same items as DNZ's gone.
I mean, Snowstorm he's able to get in and get the kill. It's a good Dream Core down on the three of them. They've got the damage to take down Tofu. Can they get anything more, though? Rasmus, watching from the sidelines, has the Roar available. BKB being popped by Noob. Little Pleb still continues to poke back Ace. Stormstormer maybe seeing if he can get back in from a different angle. And Spider Pigs, they're backing up together.
He's so close to MKB. I want him to just finish this before the fight. It literally just makes it a complete difference. He can just focus fire the Deuce if he gets it. Yeah, back up, finish that item. Don't force the fight. You got a decent pick off. And there you go. He's got it done now. I really didn't want them to fight when he literally pretty much had it. It would have just been kind of pointless. Lil Pleb, he'll be able to back up, finish up his next item too. He'll probably be able to finish up that MKB before the fight too. But if Smashers can look for a fight right now, they have a huge window. Because this Troll is just going to be able to eat the Medusa alive now for the next few moments.
For sure. Yeah, if they can't kill Ace in time and stop it getting to the point where he's closed the gap on the Deucer, Little Pleb's just not going to stand a chance. It doesn't matter if he has an MKB or not. The Troll's just going to tear him apart. Big catch, though, on the bottom. If they can finish it, though, Stormstormer's very tanky now. He's got that level, 20 talent. He's got the plus 18 strength. He's a tanky boy. And now the turnaround comes in. They've got the lockdown onto Noob. They'll be able to turn around and pick up LeBron as well. Also being able to farm up the Stolen Serpent wards. I mean, they've got to be careful. Stormstormer is just so tanky right now with the build-up he has, the overwhelming blink, and of course that plus 18 strength from the talent. He's got 3,400 HP.
I'm surprised they go for this play again, though. That's 2 times now. The bottom tower, the tier 1's completely full HP, so they have to expect that the backup's going to come from Smashers very quickly. If they don't just like immediately assassinate the target, they are not going to get the kill. And it's a tiny, like you said, it's the tankiest hero in the game. I feel like they're kind of just giving Smashers quite a lot of kills in this game. As Mitch, he wasn't even there either, right? Like if they had Legion, perhaps if he had like Blade Mail and he gets a duel, but he wasn't there. He was farming, so was Dusa. And now this huge push is coming down bottom, and Puck's still not alive.
I'll see what they can do to stop this. It's not going to be easy. As Stormstormer, he's in. Immediately finding the jump onto LeBron, tosses him back to his death. The Smashers will push up. The Shreks looking to be theirs as well, as they just can't quite push them back. The melee racks are down. Mitch always going to jump in. He's going for a duel. He's not going to win it. He's going to lose.
The Stone Gaze, the Battle Trench is going to keep running him in, and he's going to get Stone Gazed again.
Let's see if they've got enough damage. His ace is low.
They do.
They do manage to bring him down. Noob, can he get something else with his BKB? He's turning over towards Gilga. Gilga trying for the TP out. It's too much damage, though. Gilga's gone. DNZ is already setting up for another. He's in. He's controlling the tiny. Tofu, can he help out? Stormstormer is going to come across with the Spike Carapace, but Noob, he sees him. He's over towards Tofu. He's able to take down the next assassin, and now they can go back to dealing with Stormstormer. As the 3 of them surround the tiny, they'll be able to take him down in the trees. As they may have got the melee Rex, but they lose 4 heroes for that Hellbear Smashers as they're unable to back up and retreat successfully.
And Mitch being the beautiful sacrificial lamb that he is, won an 8-10 in this game, but hey, well worth it. He forces Battle Trance, and then the Stone Gaze, you know, that's a level 20 Stone Gaze. So he's got the talent, so double stone applied inside the coil. Ace is just screwed.
I mean, I guess, did Ace need to press Battle Trance coming out of that? That was probably the moment where Ace himself, I mean, he was chatting, he was probably saying, oh, well, you know, from that moment when you're using that ult that early, you could definitely tell. I think he probably felt that himself, that was only going to lead to a bit of a disaster here, really, for Hellbear Smashers.
And if that's going to happen, they have to back him up, right? They have to have some way to lock it down so that he doesn't just keep charging in, but they didn't. And now he's still dead. Stormstormer also 30 seconds, and there's a DD on the Dusa. It's back the other way.
Oh, it is. All right. I mean, it really did look like this game was getting to a point where it's like, well, you know what, Hellbear Smashers as a team, they're making the better moves. But a move like that, that's definitely going to haunt them as this game goes on, as they've just lost their mid set of racks after being in a position where they very well should have been able to take that melee racks and get out without losing the majority of their team.
And it's crazy how the reversal really just happens so fast, as it was Little Pleb who was about to finish MKB when that push was happening bottom. Now he has MKB and a full Eye of Scotty finished. Ace, on the other hand, he was actually the one who just finished MKB. He had Basher pretty much done, and then he dies, and he loses his entire item progression. Medusa just pretty much farmed effectively 4,000 gold while that troll was dead. Now they're in such a comfortable spot of being able to control the map, and this Dusa is starting to get to points of maybe Troll might not be able to deal with. At least Ace is 25, and he is still quite strong, but you can see the potential of what this Dusa can do, and she's about to hit 25 too.
Yeah, you have to be very careful about how you push in against the lineup with the Dusa at the helm of it.
And the also thing is, too, look at Noob. We've kind of been quiet about him because it's such a Dusa game. 11-4-9 on the puck. He's got Deso. He's got Rapid Coil Dreamfire.
Yeah,
like, he's going to be applying Deso on every one of these targets for the Dusa to hit them and have amp damage. That sounds pretty scary right now for Smashers. If he gets a good coil, I think these fights are going to be disastrous.
Oh, yeah. And he's been getting a good coil the last few times with Smashers being as grouped up as they were, trying for these objectives. Smashers, they're going to hit out with a smoke. Roshan's up, so a very important time here. And you lose the fight, you're probably losing the Aegis and the cheese.
Ace has a full BKB now.
They're in.
Toss back, they get the roar.
He needs help, and he needs it now. Mitch is able to get in time. The coil is down onto the 2 of them. They get the Stone Gaze off as well, as Noobie's got so much damage here, beating down Rasmus. Over in the river, Ace is trying to move in onto Mitch, but he can't get himself on top of a target. Up on the high ground, Noob does get jumped in by Stormstormer. Have they got enough burst to kill him? They have.
He's dead.
Noob will fall. So they get the 1-for-1 trade, and Spider Pigs, they'll back up with their mid down.
Looked a little bit scary there for the Medusa. Mana just completely gets depleted in a matter of seconds, but Mitch comes in, gets the save. And then Noob overplayed his hand a little bit there, and he's dead for a long time. And Roche is up. It is scouted from both sides. We did see a rocket go over. I think a Hawk scouted it afterwards too. So both teams are aware of this right now. And yeah, 70 seconds without the puck. That's going to hurt.
I see if Smashers can do anything with this window.
They're running in.
He's charging straight for the triangle for LeBron. As, they've got the ult set up, but they're actually going to buy back on Noob. Noob wants to hit back and try and punish Smashers for trying to go for this. They're going to step in Midge. He's able to get him with the duel onto Ace. Are they able to take him down? The E-Blade buys him a little bit of protection. Does mean that he can put the BKB and the battle chance here at the same time as he'll move straight back over towards Mitch. He's in onto the balls of Medusa. Have they got the damage to take down Little Pleb? Storm's in with the combo. They do. Little Pleb's down. So's LeBron. They turn over towards DNC. This time Smashers. They're back on track to cleaning up the fights. To triple kill for Ace. Noob, he's looking to jump away just to distract Smashers, maybe take them away from being able to achieve an objective over this. As he will cut the creep wave top. Rasmus is hunting though. Rasmus always nearly found him. He's going to be able to find the Raw. Noob deep into the tree line. They know he's
Are they going to roast or are they going to just try to push off of this? I think they should just be like one person go chase this man, but they should be getting an objective off of this. Roche is up and there's 3 heroes dead. Like Ace, he's checking for ancients and stuff.
Tofu, he's got the setup. They're going to be able to get this kill.
Okay. So they'll push tier 2. Okay, maybe you just push base actually.
I mean, it's a dead puck. It's a very dead puck. There's a DD as well in the river.
You might just be able to get yourself a second set of racks and then back up and get the Aegis as well, so.
Actually, they're definitely going to get some significant damage done here. 15k.
Do they actually go tier 4?
I think they could try and end it. There's no Deucer, there's no puck.
Okay.
And I think they might just be able to do so. They've got the fortification. We'll see if they do want to keep pushing on these tier 4s. I mean, they're going to know for sure that Noob can't get back in. There's still 20 seconds on the Deuce. That's a long time when your tier 4s are falling as fast as they are. They're going to try and make the jump here to look to stop things, but Ace is able to put the battle chance. As LeBron goes down, they're over towards the fountain. Ace, ooh, he's getting a little close to the fountain there with that battle chance. And
now Deuce is back up.
And they're actually able to keep the base alive here as Hellbear smashes. They're heavily on the retreat.
Snake.
In is out. They got any catch. Stormstormer maybe even thinking about going back in. He's going to try to. He jumps in. He's going to look for DNZ, but they've got the duel. As, well, I suppose Stormstormer gives his life to secure the safety of everyone else, but that is a dead Tiny, a dead mid.
I think they lost their mid-range racks too off of that. The creeps did push it. It was just a range racks, but
they did, yeah.
Did see Ace Radiant get something else.
They're going for Rush,
still dead for 30.
There's no Stormstormer. He has got buyback. Rasmus getting very low in the pit. The Snake is going to be close to finishing him off. Rasmus, he's got to be careful. There's the buyback for the Tiny Little Pleb. He's able to get the ult off. Ace is moving in, but the Stone Gaze will freeze him. LeBron over towards Gilga with the hook shot. They've taken down the Shaman. Little Pleb, he's able to make it away. Ace popping the BKB, trying to get over, but with the blink, Spider Pigs, they could get out of this. As they'll get the combo onto LeBron. Some wild fights here from both
Ace just
squads.
had a deep D though. He's just able to stick on the Medusa during it and just, yeah, Lil Pleb has to bail away and is lucky to get away with his life there.
And they've got that cheese still on Stormstormer, ready for the next fight.
And now just everyone picks up another set of items too off of that. And Medusa, she does have buyback, but I think she's starting to feel that she needs the BKB. The control is just a little bit too much for her as well. She can't actually hold her ground and hit targets very easily.
Oh, that's a nice one. The time they're shredded here for Spider Pigs.
They're actually going to give it to the Rubik. I thought they'd give it to the Puck so that the coil lasts longer and he gets more rapid fire, but...
Is he eyeing up to... I mean, maybe he's hoping for some sort of right-click item to drop.
I think he's asking for it. I'd be asking for it if I was the Puck. Okay. Oh, he got the Penta edge.
I mean, Penta is straight damage, right? And it's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage, and of course the
you can apply the thing to everybody. Yeah, I'm cool with that. You can maim everyone.
Well, sure, if you land the chance, yeah. But you're right. Yeah, every attack's going to have a chance.
And he's got the rapid fire. Again, I think the same thing is still going to be the story. Even though it's a 7k gold lead for Smashers, it's eyes on Noob. If he's able to get a good coil, if he's able to keep all these targets like Deso applied where Little Pleb's actually able to run in, then they can have good fights. But now these last few times, Smashers are the ones just getting in on them and forcing, they just like kill off a support or two. And then there's no way to stop this Shadow Shaman from just grabbing, ward trapping the Medusa and Ace going to town. So, Spider Pigs, they just need a little bit of better approaches into the fights. And Little Pleb just walks top right now. He's under full vision. He's going to start getting mana burned. We see that automatic Mystic Snake come out. It gets Carapaced. He gets his mana back, though.
You do get... I mean, you pretty much get most of it back, don't you? Yeah, it's super nice.
Stormstormer.
Oh, there's Noob. He's actually able to live. They've got the dual control on the Stormstormer. They got any follow-up damage, though? As Little Pleb,
Noob is dead already.
He's starting to click into it. Noob does go down. See if they can take down this tiny Little Pleb's trying his best. The Stone Gaze is out there. Bring him down. That Stormstormer out for 2 minutes. Of course, with his buyback still on cooldown, but they have lost another support. LeBron to fall. Little Pleb trying to retreat. They'll lift up Tofu to stop him from locking down Little Pleb, but Gilga's able to get him with the blink. They've got to protect their Deucer. As Little Pleb's getting low. Mitch, able to keep her safe from the stun. Ace, he's in with the ult, though. He's on top of Little Pleb, and Little Pleb's gone. It's game over. GG is called. Hellbear Smashers will manage to close up this game 1. But definitely quite a back and forth game 1. A lot of